Hey there, music producers. Today we're diving into the revolutionary world of the Jamahook Sound Assistant. This incredible plugin empowers you to find the perfect musical elements for your tracks in a short amount of time. So say goodbye to the endless searching and the frustration that comes with that. Let's check it out. The Jamahook Sound Assistant is your go-to plugin for instant musical inspiration. It's the world's first AI-powered tool designed exclusively for music producers. Whether you're using the AI to shortlist melodic loops or just seeking inspiration, Jamahook Sound Assistant makes composing, producing, and remixing music a breeze. What's more, this seamlessly integrates with all major DAWs, and it supports VST as well as AU formats. So how does this thing work? Well, it's trained by deep neural networks. The artificial intelligence then connects all of the data in a database with regard to rhythm and harmony. This information is then used by the plugin to automatically suggest in real time a selection of musical components for each segment of your project that complement the same. In essence, this is effectively creating a huge sound library recommendation machine. The sound matching AI algorithm even incorporates loops and instrumentals from other keys through pitch shifting and automatically transposes them to suit the project. The cool thing is that you can then addition the selections that you've been given and drag out your favorites to include them in your creations, or further narrow down the search by filtering instruments, mood, genres, or loops with similar groove. Now, apart from just having a really awesome plugin that you can load into your DAW, they also have a loop and beatmaker app, which will allow you to take your music creation to new heights on the go. And once you have your masterpiece created, you can use these in your reels, your posts, and even songs that you created with your own unique jams, all for free. Now, some awesome features of this app include pitch shifted matching, harmonic and melodic matching, rhythmic and drum matching, and an advanced match filter. And just like in its Big Brother plugin, you can actually customize your search to find the perfect elements for your project. Okay, so I have the Jamahook Sound Assistant loaded here on the master bus of my mix. As you can see, it's very minimalistic, which I really like. And I've got the option here to click on the cloud here, which will then allow me to get local matches or cloud matches. I'm gonna go ahead and select local matches just for the sake of this tutorial. And this is actually matched up over 16,000 different loops and samples and just various sounds that are on my computer. So, and I've got this plugged into several different drives. Actually, if you go to the Jamahook agent, what this does is it pulls up where all of this stuff is actually located. So right now I have a separate drive called the audio library and a separate drive, which is my Spitfire sound library. So it's pulling from those two libraries. Now, those two libraries alone have 16,370 loops that are indexed. By indexed, it means that it's already listened to these and the AI has picked out the key, the tempo, the melodic content, all of that. And so with that now running in the background, whenever it goes to match, it's going to be able to pull from those areas. So here's the song in and of itself. I've got a little short section looped here, and then I'm going to have it match it to find some, hopefully some little good accents. Okay, now it's going through the matching process. All right, first off, right off the top, let's listen to the harmony section. So there's harmony, rhythm, and drums here. Okay, next. That might be a nice little something to pepper in there every once in a while. Okay. Okay, so the cool thing about what it's doing, whenever it finds a sample, in this case, some different harmonies that it's pulling from, you'll notice that here, if I can zoom in real quick, you'll notice that here, just underneath whatever sample that it finds, it's matching the BPMs, And then it's going and it's telling you that the original one was in C, but it's actually transposed it down a full step. And you can see that here. So it's literally taking samples that maybe you wouldn't have even looked at because in your sample library, it doesn't match the BPMs or it doesn't match the key. And so maybe you would go buy that because you're thinking, well, that's going to be extra work to get it to fit into the mix. But in this way, it's searching your entire computer and finding things that may or may not fit, but then it's already doing the work for you to get you the best results. So again, let's go ahead and go through here. Let's go to the rhythm section here and see what it might do. Okay, so let's say that I actually like this one. All I got to do is simply click and drag this now out to where it needs to go. And so as you can see, it's already pulled the sample into the project. And the way that I clicked and dragged that is just by this little series of dots right here. And this is an unstretched file. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I'm going to hit Control D on my keyboard, which will just loop this. And it should be pretty close. Let's check it. That's pretty stinking cool. For it to be able to find something that fast, in my book, that's well worth it right there. And here's the cool thing too, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. There's the drums option as well. So if there's any kind of drum tracks, percussion tracks, it's also gonna find those for you. So maybe you are struggling to find an underlying accompaniment beat, or maybe you were struggling to find something that would sort of change it from one tempo to the next to give it that little rise. You can go through here and use this as well. Let's check out and see what it found. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. Okay, so as you can see, it only takes but a moment to find things that are going to maybe not fit completely, perfectly, just like a jigsaw puzzle, but it's going to be something that will, if nothing else, inspire you to go, okay, that sounds really close, and I could probably do that on my guitar, or I could probably do that on my drum pad, or maybe it fits so close that you could just say, I could fly that in and chop it up a little bit and make it my own, which, yet again, for inspiration's sake, this is awesome. Now let's go to the cloud matches. And by pulling up cloud matches, whenever we do this, it's going to rematch the song now based off of what it finds on the cloud. So let's go to harmonies. We'll start there again. Ooh, that could be cool. That's pretty cool. Kind of like a accompaniment melody there. Well, as you can see, yet again, really quickly, it's easy to find something that's worthwhile. What are your honest thoughts on this? Is this something that you would see yourself using? And if so, how would you use it? And would you find it useful? Let me know in the comment section down below. And there you have it, the Jamahook Sound Assistant, your AI-powered ally in music production to enhance your creativity and streamline your workflow. And of course, I would be remiss without saying that remember, we can dream alone, we can even create alone, but together, we can achieve so much more.